Well, guys, I am back again. I decided to pick up this phone and just record. Maybe I will post it, maybe I won't. And maybe I won't, who knows. But, guys, I was just sitting here watching a movie, organizing some things, straightening up. This is the only thing I have to put up. Well, I got to put this in the dirty clothes so I can wash it next week and spray my bags and put those up. But I got to get ready and cook something for me and my son. But I know watching this movie triggered me. It just really triggered me. People been going through a lot. I've been through a lot. Not only I've been through a lot this last year, but I have been through a lot in the past. I have been through a lot, and a lot of other people is going through a lot. And what I don't understand, it seems like people ain't getting better. People are getting meaner. Is that just me? Or have y'all noticed that in the last year and a half, it seemed like people is more meaner and crueler, and they say evil things to people and nasty things to people without even thinking. And oh my God, don't let me start thinking about. Talking about this social media things. You know what I did today, guys? I had said to myself, I love my social media. I love my Facebook and my Instagram. I stay in touch with my family and friends. I love posting different things, laughing and joking around. But guys, I usually try to take me a mental break at least 2 to 3 times a year off of social media. That's what I call it when I take a social media break. I call it a mental break because it's so much a toxic out here. People are toxic. People are mean, evil, and just they say the nastiest things to people, and you don't even know folks. And people, you know what I said? People is so big and bad. You think you can say and do whatever you want to over this computer, but half of the stuff that people say, they and type, half of the things people say and type, they would not say this to folks' face. And then again, I don't know, some of them would. But what I'm saying, most people would not say the things that they say to folks on social media. They would not dare to say it in your face. And I don't even know, I want to say so bad, who have raised y'all? Who raised y'all? I don't understand. And then again, I don't want to be that type of person to constantly say that because, guys, listen, we raise our children. Most of us, we do the best that we can. We pray that we have not screwed them up. At least I do. I pray every day I have not screwed up my son, and he stay a good individual, light-minded, kind, hardworking, loving. He likes to joke. He don't bother nobody. He have a small group of friends. But I be praying every day that I have not screwed this kid up. Because yes, I'm a single mom and I raised him on my own after me and his father decided to break off our engagement in 2006. We decided to go our separate ways, guys. Hey, things happen. Everybody, nothing lasts forever, guys. Nothing lasts forever. I'm not going to bullshit you around. My mother never BS us around. I love my mother. My mother is one of my biggest inspiration. I wish I could be like her one day. My mother never BS her children around. She always told us the truth no matter what. And I love that about her. And I love that from people. I love people that's going to be honest and just tell the truth. Just be honest. I can handle it. Most people can handle it, but some people can't. But I have prayed every day that I have not messed him up. He's 18. He graduated, headed to college in the fall. I love my son with all my heart. I just wanted to be the best mother that I could to him. I have sacrificed so much, guys, and been through so much after me and his father split in 2006. Guys, it is not easy out here, especially when you're a woman, you're single, and you have children you have to raise. It's not easy. Everybody do not live the same lifestyle, guys, okay? That's why I tell somebody, if you got one person in your life that cares about you, supports you, and there for you, you are blessed. A lot of people have nobody, guys. A lot of people have nobody. And I was just sitting here watching this movie, guys, and I don't know why, I just, all these emotions just start coming, and I mean, I never saw this movie before, and I think it's called I'm Fine, Thanks for Asking. And I'm just watching it while I get ready to prepare for dinner and wiping off all my stuff that I bought from the store and putting it away. And the lady, people is treating her, kind of talking to her crazy. The one girl stiffed her for the money. She braided her hair and stiffed her for the money. It supposed to have been her friend, and then people talking to her all crazy. And I don't know, it just brought up a lot of emotion. The woman, when the movie came on, I was wondering why her and her daughter was in a tent. Looked like they in the middle of the desert or something, in a tent. And I'm like, well, that can be good. But I'm just thinking, well, maybe they camping out. And I said, well, I never seen this movie before, guys, and I love movies. And I said, well, let me just finish watching it. And so the woman is struggling. The woman is doing like food deliveries, trying to make some money on the side. She's skating everywhere. She braids hair, so she makes a lot of money from braiding hair. And it's just, I don't know. It's just the way this one woman was saying, "Oh, I'm missing something from my order," and she said, "Well, I checked the app and you didn't order it." She said, "I always order this such and such, whatever it was," and it's just the way people treat people, in not only on the movie but in real life, the way they talk to people and treat them like dirt and talk to them nasty. And I don't know. I have read comments and seen people talk, even in real life in public, talk to people all crazy, and you just don't know what people are going through, guys. Listen, everybody is not fortunate. I know me, I am blessed. I'm not homeless, okay? That's why I say I'm blessed. I'm not homeless. A lot of people are homeless, guys. Let me tell you this. Last year and this year, I don't know what's going on. Me and my mom talked about it. My mom had her opinion, I have my opinion. It's so many people, guys, in my apartment complex. I'm in the suburbs. Listen, the suburbs is starting not to even be the way it used to be. That's another video. But guys, it's so many people have moved out last year and this year. My mom opinion is she's saying, well, they're probably getting evicted because they couldn't pay. Guys, listen, that is true. A lot of people, not in this building, but just a lot of people in general, can't pay their mortgage, their bills. The C-19 have really messed a lot of people up, guys, and things is not back to normal, okay? But then I was saying my opinion. I don't think the way they're moving, guys, I don't think everybody is getting evicted. I think my opinion is, my mom said they're getting evicted or they're not paying. I feel like not. I feel a little portion of that is true. But then I'm thinking I'm thinking too, do you know this guy have rent up, guys, in the middle of the pandemic? He rent up on rent, then he turned around and rent up on rent again. That's ridiculous. I was in my other place before I came here in the summer of 2018. I was in my other place, guys, for 15 whole years, guys. The only reason I moved because the building is a beautiful building. It has good bones, brick building. When I moved there in 2000, I'm trying to see. I moved there in 2006, guys. The building was beautiful, the outside, everything. The people that owned the building, they did right by the residents and kept the building up. Oh, I said the first 5 years, guys, it felt like I was in a dream. But then the last 10 years was like, oh my God, what happened to this property? The people that they bought the property, guys, they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do no maintenance. It takes a month to do the maintenance. The building's starting to fall apart. I don't know how kids was getting into the building that don't even live around there. They was getting into the building, guys, sitting around in the hallways, on the steps. They was all in the laundry room hanging out. I mean, actually hanging out, guys. Like, it's like a hangout spot. Eating down there. It was girls and boys. And I had no teenagers all like that living in that building. So I don't even know what made them think they can do that. And what made them think they can just come hang out in people's hallways and in the laundry room. And I'm still trying to figure out. We started off with a key. No, we started off with you have to put your code in. Then they went from that and gave us a key. I'm still trying to figure out how people was getting in there. But anyway, it scared the crap out of me. I no longer felt safe. Then the building went down. They didn't want to fix nothing. But guys, my point is, they didn't even go up every year. They went up probably maybe every other two, I want to say every 2 years, every two, maybe 2.5, something like that. But this man here, since I've been here, this guy is going up, guys. He went up in the middle of the pandemic. I just thought, don't get me wrong, guys, he has bills and stuff too, and I understand, but I'm just saying, you went up in the middle of the pandemic, like a lot of people did, went up on renters, and then you went up again this year. It's ridiculous. But anyway, my whole thing is that you don't know what someone is going through, and when you sit up here and talk nasty to someone, look down on someone, and talk crazy to someone and judge them, you need to walk in their shoes, because I know a lot of people that's out here. I live in the real world. That's why when I see some people on this social media, especially like on YouTube or social media, they want to judge folks. No, I live in the real world. I know some people, and I'm talking about family and friends and neighbors. Some people working 2 jobs and going to school, try to better their life and take care of their families. And you want to sit down and judge these people and talk about folks when folks is trying to do the best that they can. A lot of these jobs out here, if you ain't got no type of degree, or your own business, you barely even making it. And then some people, I know some people with degrees and they're struggling. So it's just, I don't just understand how people can just judge folks and look down on them when you don't know nothing about these people's life. Listen, I know what it is to struggle. I know what it is to struggle, guys. It's not a good thing. It's not a good feeling. But guess what? Every single time God brought me up out of it. God is good. God have been good to me and my son. Because some days I sit back and I be wondering. That's another thing. I started thinking about all the things I've been through in life. And I wonder to myself, I'm saying, it can't be nobody but God that brought me through, because I'm wondering, how did I get out of some of these situations I was in to where I'm at now? It can't be nobody but God. And then I started thinking about my grandmother. Guys, my grandmother and my father died 2 weeks after each other. I'm still dealing with that on my own, the best way that I can. They died at the end, almost like the end of 2019. He passed away first. I was told, he had diabetes, but for years it had been under control. But he died on a surgery table. I heard that he's supposed to have went in there to get like a toe or something, 2 toes or something amputated, because I guess he had let it got kind of bad. But for years he was doing good. So I don't really know what happened. I didn't even know anything about a surgery. So he died on the surgery table. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I didn't get a chance to go to the funeral because I'm in Ohio. He's in the South. And I had just paid my rent and my bills and take care of everything I had here. I didn't have the money to just jump right up and just go down there. So I was not able to go to the funeral, say goodbye, and just say my goodbyes. I haven't even been able to go to the burial site yet. Then my grandmother, after he passed like on holiday, saying around Halloween, like a week or two before Halloween or on Halloween. So, and then my grandmother, she passed away 2 weeks later. His mom, which is my grandmother, and I miss them, and I didn't get a chance to even go to her funeral either, guys, and say goodbye or anything. She passed away on her way to the hospital in the emergency wagon. So, guys, my grandmother, she was my best friend of my best friends, and I used to talk to her all the time. And the only thing that I tried to hold on to her voice and the things she have told me and she have said. When we got on the phone, we talked for at least an hour or so, and I just try to hold on to her voice, hold on to the things that she have taught me. And I just really miss her, guys. I really miss talking to her and hearing her voice. I miss talking to my dad. He was the type of person, he was not really a talker, but I just miss his voice and miss seeing him. I mean, everything happened so quick, guys. And then C-19 happened. And it's just, guys, I had somebody told me, go on what do they call that site that you set up and people donate, GoFundMe or something. Child, I went to GoFundMe, and don't get me wrong, I thank God for the 2 people that donated. I only got $50, and I was grateful for that, because I was just asking for a round trip ticket for me and my son. I said, even if I just have to go down there to the funeral and say my goodbyes, make sure we have something to eat while we there, and then have a hotel room. If I just have to stay one day, maybe two, I'm happy with that. I was not trying to get rich, guys. I only got $50. Then somebody said, well, set up this little, some type of thing that they had going on Facebook. I only got $10 off of there. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the ones that did donate it, because they did not have to donate any of their hard-earned money, guys. But what I'm saying is unbelievable how a lot of people go on GoFundMe, guys, and they get thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. This one girl just got some money. She donated, they donated to her. She did this PPP scam. A lot of y'all may not know about it, but Google it. She did this PPP scam. And do you know she went over there and set up a fund to pay the PPP loan back so she wouldn't go to jail? And she got not only what she asked for, but she got more. Then you had one person, they set up that one girl, that Gorilla Glue girl that had that glue in her hair. She got over what she asked for too. And girl, it's just so many stories that people have on there, and you will be like, to me, I think it's all about who get the most exposure on social media and who really supports you, because I don't think it works fair, because I was just asking to go to my grandparents' funeral, to say goodbye, and to come back, and I didn't get hardly nothing but just $50. And then, guys, let me tell you this, they don't tell you I didn't even get the full $50. They don't even tell you that. And guys, I don't even do GoFundMe. I never thought I would have had to do GoFundMe. But like I said, my father, this was unexpectedly, he passed. Then 2 weeks later, my grandmother passed. And I just really miss talking to her, guys. I just really miss talking to her and hearing her voice. But you know what? I always remember her voice, and I remember a lot of things she have taught me. But one particular thing that always would stick with me, my grandmother always said, baby, don't you give up until you dead and laid up. She said, don't give up until you dead and laid up. And that's one of the God, me praying all the time and talking to God helps me, and listening to my grandmother and always talking to my mother. My mother is my heart as well. She is a sweet lady. She's very funny. I really think she missed her calling in life, because she was raising 5 children and trying to make sure we were safe and okay, and had a roof over our head, and fed and cleaned and go to school and different things. Full on mother raising 5 children. Guys, I only have one, and I struggled at first, but I kept my head up. I only had one, so I can imagine what she went through with 5. But my mom is a sweetheart. I think she really missed her calling in life, and that's just my opinion. She's a very funny lady, and so loving and caring. She's so loving and caring. I know I get some of my lovingness and caring from her, but she's too caring. Like, I have seen people, like, if you a person that came up to her and she had the money, and you say you hungry, or do you have $1 or $5? If she had $2, she's gonna give you $1, and she gonna keep $1. If she had $10, she gonna give you $5, and she gonna keep $5. Child, if you was a family member or a friend and you need somebody to talk to, everybody runs to my mom and talks to my mom. And child, they know when they come to my mom to talk, my mom gonna talk to you, and she's gonna encourage you. She's gonna treat you good. She's gonna go in the kitchen and start cooking. Child, my mother gonna go in the kitchen and start cooking up a 4 or 5 course meal. Everybody ran to my mother in my neighborhood, and still to this day they always go to her to talk to her, because she makes people feel a whole lot better. She don't judge people, and she don't look down on folks. She always try to encourage them that it's gonna be okay, and just keep going and do your best. But my mother is too giving, because a lot of these people she have helped out, these people don't even call her or come around. They don't even call her and come around. My mother have helped so many people and their kids, and I don't even see these people coming around or calling and check up on her or nothing. Right now, she's doing okay, but guys, it hurts my heart that she's dealing with arthritis real bad, guys. She's dealing with arthritis really, really bad, and I pray for her, and I hope she'll be okay. And I pray every day, I thank God every day she's still here with us, and she'll be okay. But My mom was a good mom. She did the best she can with all of her children, and she, to me, I would never have trade her in for nothing in the world. If I die and she died and God make the world back again, I come back and he let us choose our parents, I would choose my mother again. I really think she's an awesome person. My mother, I don't even know how my mother made it. My mother can turn my mother, and guys, that's why I don't like spam. We knew we was low on food once the spam came out. It usually was the end of the month if she got low on food and didn't have the money right now. She would make a spam taste like a full course meal the way she would cook it and doctor it up. But I ate so much. Well, I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I just don't want to see no spam right now. But if I had to get a couple of cans and put in my preps, guys, I totally would. I totally would, because the best way to me to eat it fried up. That's just me. And or either fried up and on some bread with some mayonnaise. Oh my God, that's good too. Or either fried up and you could chop it up real good and put it with some rice. That's good. But my mom know how to turn a meal, boy. She know how to turn a meal into something, guys. She really do. But guys, I'm just making this video because I just don't understand how folks are so mean and cruel. We all going through something. You may not be going through what I'm going through, and I may not be going through what you going through. But honey, we are all going through something. Why can't you just be kind or just don't say nothing at all? That's why I don't argue with people. Long as nobody violate my space and put their hands on me, you can say what you want to say. I'm just going to either block you or I'm going to stay far away from you, and I'm going to pray for you and keep on going. But I'm not about to sit here and argue with nobody. I'm not about to argue with nobody. But I just couldn't believe. And guys, I read one comment. I didn't Guys, I got on social media in 2010. I didn't even realize over the last 5 years, I didn't even realize how you have a lot of guys out here that hate women, especially single women. Guys, I swear to God, I read a post and all these guys was, not all, but some of these guys was agreeing with this guy. He said the single mothers are scum of the earth, and they are the reason why society is like it is. Could you believe that, guys? That's what he wrote. That's what he wrote. I can't believe, like, why bash not only a woman but bash a single mother. Everybody's situation is different, guys. I wouldn't have never in my life, in my million years, you couldn't have told me that I was going to be a single mother. I never thought I would be a single mother. Guys, things happen. We grew apart. He wanted different things, I wanted different things. It's nothing wrong with it. He moved on. He's happily married now. He tried to come back years later before he got married. I told him to go ahead and marry the lady, because if he had wanted to stay with his family and worked it out, he would have went to therapy. But no, you gonna come back and try to get me 3 months before you marry the lady? Yes, guys, he tried to come back 3 months before his wedding. I told him no, go and marry her. Now just imagine if she knew the truth, how she would have felt. I told him go ahead and marry her, because my thing is, if you had really wanted your family, you would have tried to save your family, and you would have you would have tried to fight for your family, and you would have went to therapists. Don't come back a couple of years later. Well, I want to say about a year or two later, right, 3 months before you about to get married. No, thank you. But yeah, we just grew apart, and I found out a lot of things about him. It's strange how you found out a lot of things about people right close to the end of a divorce or a relationship. It's crazy. Like my mom always told me, she said it takes a lifetime to get to know somebody. And guess what, guys? She's not lying. It takes a lifetime to get to know somebody. You may think you know who you friends with or in a relationship or a marriage with, but guys, you really don't. You really don't. I'm not saying, guys, listen, I'm not saying that everybody is bad and evil and mean, but what I'm saying, from my life experience, I understand where she coming from. It do takes a lifetime to get to know somebody. It do. It really do. But guys, it just, I didn't want to come on here crying because I had to get myself together first. But I just can't believe the things that I read. I just can't believe when I'm out how people talk to each other or mean mug each other, or just, I don't know, guys. I think this C-19 have really gone to some people's head. A lot of people's not used to being in the house all the time. A lot of people don't know what it is to struggle. A lot of people don't know what it is to be without a job. It's just multiple different things. A lot of people, I really think, have lost their minds a little bit, guys. That's just my opinion. It is. That's why I say I don't think, everybody need to really pay close attention to what's going on in society, especially if you're a woman. You have to be very careful out here by yourself, guys. That's why I like to leave around no later than 11 and do what I have to do and come on back. And I do not be by myself anymore. I stopped that two or 3 years ago. I do not go anywhere by myself anymore. I don't think it's safe, and that's just my opinion. I don't care what area you in. People are targeting women with kids, and elderlies. And you everybody have to be safe. Watch your surroundings, pay attention. Even sometimes if you in a, like when I go to the Costco's or Sam's Club, I ask them to have somebody to come out and put everything in the truck, because I'm usually, it's me and my friend, we goes to Costco's and Sam's Club together. She is a prepper and a couponer like me, and we go together and we watch each other's back in our surroundings. And we always ask when we go, especially to the big box stores, we always ask them, can they send somebody out to help us put that stuff in. But you all have to be cautious, because guys, you know what else too I was talking to my mom about and my auntie. Guys, I'm afraid that I'm not afraid, but I'm a little nervous that I hope, with food being very expensive, people can't afford to feed themselves or their family. You got more and more homeless people. Guys, research and do it for yourself. More you the homeless population, it has went up since last year, guys. It's bad. Guys, a lot of people, I even watch people on YouTube, a lot of people is living in their cars, trucks, and vans. And you know what I say? I feel so bad for them. But guess what? They still doing a whole lot better than the person that's actually sleeping on the street in a tent or sleeping on a bench. Because at least you in your car and you in your truck. But that's still bad. It's a lot of people living, well, some living in their cars, trucks, and vans because they want to and save money. And some have no other choice, guys. It's bad out here. You just got to be very careful. But I told my mom what I'm a little nervous and just scared about everything being so expensive. I'm hoping they don't start attacking people that's coming out the stores with their groceries. That's why I do not suggest nobody, especially kids, teenagers, women. No, I do not suggest for you to be alone when you going out doing just about anything. Guys, before C-19 happened, guys, I used to go get my pedicures. Well, last time I got my pedicure and manicure doing was a month ago. I went by myself. But, family members and friends knew where I was at, and it's like right around the corner from my building. But, guys, I'm just afraid that if people that can't afford the food, and they see people coming out with their food, personal items, cleaning stuff and all that, I'm just afraid that we don't get attacked in the parking lot, because things are getting just that bad. And guys, it's not in one area, it's everywhere. And I hear some people say, well, it's only in this state or this area, this and that. Guys, it don't matter if it happened on the other side of the world. All this stuff, listen, all this shit, it trickles down, and eventually it will be visiting a community near you. Now, it have not happened yet, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is just how me and my family, we talk. And like I told my mom, they laughed it off at first, but you got to think about it. I'm hoping that the people that's still able to get the food right now, that you don't start messing around and being targeted. Because, you guys, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Every time you go to the store, it's ridiculous. And I be seeing how some people not just me, I see a lot of people in the stores be having two. I only have one big cart. I see some people in the store with two big carts. And do you know the people with a small cart or just a small basket? I see how they be staring and looking, and it makes me nervous. I'm not saying nobody never approached me or said anything, but I'm just saying people stares at you when you have a cart full of food. And things is getting real bad out here, guys. And that's why I don't understand. We're all struggling in our own way, and I don't understand why people can't be more kinder to each other instead of so nasty. So I don't know, guys. But I like I said, I may post it, I may not. But I just really miss my grandmother. I miss hearing her voice and talking to her. And it's hard out here. It's just hard out here for everybody. It's really hard out here. And I really think some people is messing with their psyche, what's going on. Because guys, listen, guys, I'm the type of person, I'm a realist. I like to be real with myself, and I like to know the truth. Things is not getting back to the old ways, guys. I keep hearing people say that and posting that. Guys, I wish we can go back to 2019, 2018, 2019. It'll be great. But guys, I don't see us going back to the old ways. I just don't see it. This is the new normal that we're going to have to deal with in some type of way. Either you talk it out, you pray it out, you cry it out. That's why I try to tell people, spend time with your family and friends that loves you. Laugh, giggle, watch movies, play board games. If you have to cry on somebody's shoulder, guys, that's a good thing, because you getting all that's pent up in you and what's going on with you in the inside. You getting that out. Crying is a good thing. Praying and meditating is a good thing. Talking to someone you can trust is a good thing. Listen, guys, my favorite things to do is to watch movies, talk to my son, my mother, and music. I love music, and guess what, guys? I started getting back into my crossword puzzle I got from Dollar Tree. And guys, I did like 4 or 5 pages in like an hour. So yeah, you have to get back to things that you like to do. Smile as much as you can, laugh, enjoy your family and friends, love on them, let them love on you. And guys, we have to be a support system for each other, even on here. We have to be a support system for each other, because I just don't see things going back to normal, guys. I just don't. And I think a lot of people is living in a delusional state of mind. And the worst people you can deal with and be around, guys, is the people that believes their own lies. And it's like an insane person. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't say nothing, because I even have family members and friends. I can't wait till things go back to normal so we'll be over and won't have to deal with this. Well, I want to say so bad, baby. This is the new normal. This is the new normal. I'm so glad I know God, and I pray, and I know what He have brought me through. It ain't nothing but God that's keeping me going and keeping me strong, because this is not easy. Like I said, being a single woman and then a single mother. My son is so loving and supported and kind. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm mostly a private person, guys. I don't have a lot of friends like I used to in high school. You know, when you're young, everybody's your friend when you're young. But then when you start getting into your 30s and 40s, you realize you'll be blessed to have one still around. But everybody is your friend when you're young. Boy, we were so silly. So silly. But those were some good days. Some good days. I really enjoyed my junior high days more than I enjoyed my high school days, guys. I had some good times. Yes, I did, with some good people. Yes, I did. But anyway, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm so glad I didn't cry, because I was crying and had tears in my eyes. I had to pull myself together. It just was some things on my mind, and I just wanted to get it out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna post this, because I don't want people to be like, oh, that's not what we here for. Where's the prepping videos? Where's the hauls? Guys, I have been blessed too so far to have some good people on my channel, guys. You guys are becoming my family. You are my family and my friends. I really enjoy talking to some of y'all. You guys have been nothing but so kind, loving, and supported with good, positive energy and positive, good feedback. Guys, you don't know how much that means to me. That means so good, because I started not to do this YouTube thing until somebody told me the way you organize, you do your hauls, your groceries, you cook, you clean, and all this organization, do YouTube. But I started not to do YouTube, guys, because I am a private person, guys. I really, in real life, I am a private person. I'm a homebody out of all my, well, me and my older sister, out of all my mom kids, we are homebodies. Long as I have everything I need in my home, my bills is paid, and I have everything I need, my food, my snacks, my personal hygiene, my cleaning supplies, all my bills paid, my rent, guys. My son is healthy, I'm healthy, my mom is straight, guys. I am a happy camper. Do you understand me? That's why I guess it didn't take a toll on me like it took a toll on some people, because usually I go to work, maybe the store, coupon a little bit, and come home. Some days I just come straight home. So it didn't bother me like it bothered a lot of people. And I would suggest anybody, I'm not a doctor, I work in the medical field, but I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. all like that, like no nurse and no doctor and psychologist. But if you're dealing with anything, guys, go and get some help, guys. You have to go and get help. You have to go get help. You have to go get help. I'm telling you. You will feel so much better. Do it for yourself and your friends. I mean, do it for yourself and your family and your children. You have to, or either just do it for yourself. You have to get help. Guys, I'm going to tell you this real quick and I'm going to let you guys know because I know some of you guys are probably like, what, I don't want to hear all this, but listen. 15 years ago, guys, I suffered from depression and I knew exactly what it was. Because by me, I study a lot of things because some things I just do research and study on because that's what I like to do. But 15 years ago, I suffered from, well, probably been over 15 years now. I suffered from depression. By me being in the medical field and dealing with a lot of people with depression, I recognized it right away, guys. And guess what? I got myself up. I prayed and I snatched myself up out of the bed and I got help, guys. I got help because you know why? For one, I know I'm a strong person. I'm going to be okay. Second, well, first of all, I didn't want anyone to come and try to take my son, and I didn't want anyone raising him and taking care of him but me. I wanted to be the best mother that I can be and the best person I can be for myself and for him. Plus, I knew if I sat there or laid there too long, that guys, it was not going to be good. So I'm glad I did not sit there long at all. I got help because I knew what it was. I knew what it looked like, sound like, everything, and I got help right away, guys. And at first, I didn't want anybody, because in my community, I'm African American. In my community, it's a big stigma. You go to therapy, oh, you're crazy and all this. No, no. Guys, for your mental health and for you can be the best person you can be for yourself and your family, if you feel like you need therapy, find the best therapy you can. Guess what, guys? Sometimes you may not even probably, and for something real serious, yes, depression, anything like that, suicidal, you need professional help. But sometimes you'll be surprised. You only need to talk to someone you could trust and someone to just listen. You just need someone sometime to listen, or maybe just listen and a shoulder to cry on. If you got somebody like that and not gonna judge you and just gonna listen and you can cry on their shoulders, guys, do it. Do it. If you suffer from mental health issues or depression, guys, please, I'm begging you, go and get help. Depression, basically, I had a saying on the refrigerator for years. I took it off. Depression just means you've been strong for too long, guys. You just been strong for too long. It's okay to let go and get help and let someone help you. That's all I'm going to say. So, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post it. But, guys, I may turn off the comments. I may not. But I really appreciate you all being here and listening and liking my hauls and my videos and supporting me. It means so much to me because about a month ago I was going to quit. I didn't think no one was interested in my channel and what I was putting out there. And I didn't have all this fancy equipment and stuff. And I didn't have all this good music playing and all these, whatever they call it, But anyway, a lot of y'all came because I'm a big believer in my tribe was going to find me regardless. And that's the same way in life. My tribe is going to find me. And most of you guys have found me. And I appreciate you being here, guys. And if I do post this, I appreciate you listening to it through and through. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, likes, your comment, your kind words. Guys, I will see you in the next video. But remember, if you feel like you need help, go and get help, guys. Okay? And I'm going to close out because I know my son is in the room. He's probably going to come out. He's hungry. So I'm going to go and prepare his food. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and stay prayed up for one another. Bye-bye.